Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to Let's Play Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. Where we last left off, we had a pretty slow day where we basically just found a key and gave it to Yasuko, who, like, it turns out, like, Shizue had left a key in the guest house. That was a key to, that, like, opens one of the doors in Yasuko and Hikari's house or whatever. Which sounds, when you just describe it like that, it sounds really boring, but it was actually kind of an emotional scene, so it was kind of neat. Today, my goal is perhaps to finally go over that bridge, that log bridge, and explore a little bit. And also maybe go do a little bit of swimming. Because apparently there is a special scene that might play if we go swimming around this time. Itadakimasu. ごちそうさまでした。ごちそうさまでした。No conversation. So we're on the 18th, and apparently on the 19th is when the 19th is when, ooh, it's you girls again. Oh, you can get some new homework. Like, tomorrow the log bridge would automatically fall down anyway, so if I don't go now, it'll be kind of like it'll sort of, it's like there'll be no meaning in chopping it down ourselves. Now, what homework shall we give you now? Some sort of, child's play is good. What are you saying? You're a child. How about this? This is titled hide and seek competition. What's that? So we're both going to hide somewhere in this town, and we want you to try to find us by tomorrow evening. So the one who's found first wins. That's kind of the reverse to how it usually is. It's fine. No hints? So Kako, the younger one, will hide close to a bed somewhere. And Choco will hide somewhere close to a small river. Homework number 6. I wonder if I can hide fine. I wonder if I can hide well. They're basically saying, find us by the next evening. Let's go. Okay then. So they went that way, but I wonder if that's actually, that means anything. How obvious will it be? She said it's close to a small river. Like the bed sort of confuses me, because it's like, I don't really know of any beds other than, in the guest house. The river, I can look over on my map probably to find a river. Assuming that it's, she said small river, but I'm assuming it's at least big enough to be on the map. Let's head over here. Hello, uncle. So the reason that you quit being carpenter, was it because you didn't like it? That's not it. Huh. Talk to him again.
どっちかっていうと、大工の仕事は今でも好きだよ。
You know, if I had to say, I like, I like carpentry even now. They've been mentioning that whole, the uncle being a carpenter or whatever. Like, oh, I wonder if there's gonna be like some sort of reveal, because like he seems to get kind of sad about it. Like, was he injured or something? I wonder. Kakurenbo Taiketsu ga hajimatta. Yeah, the hide and seek competition began. Find the girl. The rule is to find them. Find the two before tomorrow evening. Hide and seek. At night, I imagine, like, I wonder if they're going home at night. I wonder if they're here, if they're there. So this is I think we already read this one technically because I made it before, but I crossed over the bridge and whatnot. This is exciting. Some bees. New map. Now here, apparently, I believe, maybe. My sources tell me, yep. Rock of Valve C. Boku was very happy. I'm not actually controlling this anymore. Oh. So Boku's basically just saying like, oh, I wonder if this is one of those trees where the kabutomushi, the beetles go. There's a lot of raw lumber piled up. It smells good. It's the smell of wood. It's a sweet scent of burning wood. Ooh. So Showa year 50, which is like 1972. I mean, this is I think this is some sort of there's a book that's basically titled The Forest and Our Lives, and basically it's dated 1972 or whatever. I think it's like basically being published by the lumber and coal business or something. the inside of the shack is put together very well. Oh man, we're actually here now. I don't want to jump down exactly, but I tried touching slowly tried touching the water wheel. Oh, and it started moving. I wonder actually. Oh, whoa, no. I didn't actually. Now that we've got that moving, I wonder, can we perhaps ride it back up? Ha! Try to catch a fish in this new area. We've technically fished in this water before, but this is a new, standing spot. Anything? Oh! Oh, I got it. A nijimasu. I think that's like a trout or something. Or that's like a rainbow trout. Technically, I'll look it up in a second. Yes, I do want to quit. Right, just verified it, and actually, I was right. It is a rainbow trout. 'Cause the Niji part is rainbow, and I just kind of got lucky with Masu being trout. It's an old like furnace that's rusted and gotten old. It's got holes here and there. This is a nice looking place. Do anything? Oh, here we go. Ooh. I think we're just shortcut back down. Interesting. I'm curious also what's over here. I'm not. There is definitely. It looks like there's like a ladder or something there, but let's head back for now. If possible, I want to try to find those girls. Now I can also give Yo his rocket valve if he's here.
Boku, やすこちゃんと仲直りできて、なんだか今までよりいろんなことが楽しくなってきたよ。
Now that I've been able to, make up with Yasuko, a lot of things, a lot of things have become more fun.
どういうこと？
What do you mean?
ねえお兄ちゃん、僕こんなものを見つけたんだけど。
I found this.
何？
What's this?
うわ、これ補助ロケットのバルブじゃないか。
It's a valve to the support rocket.
すごい、これで3つとも揃っちゃった。
With this, I got all three of them.
なんて幸せ者なんだろう。
I'm so happy.
バルブを見つけてくれたお礼と言っちゃなんなんだけど、
You know, as a thank you for finding the valve for
3
me.
段目のロケットに君のサインを入れてくれないかな。
Oh man. And my third rocket. Could you sign
サ
it?
イン？
でっかく名前を書いてってこと。
Because like sign, and Yol says, just write your name on it real big.
うん。燃料の配合バランスやその他諸々のコツが分かってきた。 からこの3段ロケットを打ち上げてみようと思っているんだ。
And once I like figured out the fuel balance and all that stuff, I'm tempted to, launch this I think earlier I said I think he's referring to it as a 3-stage rocket, and like he was asking us to sign the third stage.
これに名前を書いたら僕の名前が宇宙を飛んでいくってこと？
And so if I write my name on this, it means that my name will basically be, flying through space.
本当に宇宙まで上がるといいんだけどね。
Well, if it goes to space.
私はちょっとドキドキしながら太い
I got kind of excited.
線で自分の名前を大きくしっかりと書いた。
And I wrote my name in fat, big letters. I'm curious about that, because... Oh, this is, どぶ板めくりでロケットの部品を大発見. Alright, I found a rocket part in when I lifted up the board. It's a shining valve. I lifted up I lifted it up and was surprised to find I was surprised at a great finding. If I lifted up more boards, would a treasure pour out? And I did look up where the rocket was, so I didn't know to look there. Finally the water wheel moved. It, wading through the water and making a big sound. While making a kind of a creaky noise, the water wheel moves. Cuts through the water like, whew, whew. ロケットに僕の名前を書いたんだ. I wrote my name on the rocket, and he writes Boku. It's as a reward for finding the valve, the metal valve. I wrote my name. With this, my wishes to take over the world, or even closer. So I'm curious about how that perhaps might writing our name on the valve apparently might actually change some stuff later on.
どういうことが 楽しくなったの？
So what type of stuff has gotten fun? Like talking about earlier when he basically said that, you know, various things have gotten fun since he made up with Yasuko.
例えば
For
他
example,
の拭き掃除でピカピカになったところに自分の顔が映ることとか。
oh man, you know, when I clean up the floor and I see my reflection in the spaces that have gotten shiny.
蚊取り線香をじっと見てると目が回ることとか。
Or like when my eyes get hazy looking at the mosquito catching
どういうことが
smoke.
楽しくなったの？
I think you just said the same thing. So I don't think we can actually go into Yo's house. 僕の名前が書かれたロケットの先っちょが置いてある。Yeah, it's the tip of a rocket that has our name, has my name written on it. Okay then, so that's quite the adventure we've already been on, so... Let's go for a walk. I'll do that, I was talking about wanting to possibly go for a swim in the ocean. I might leave that for tomorrow. Right now I'm trying to perhaps find, one of those girls. Imagine like it's probably I'm curious. I want to know, like, will they be somewhere that you can actually see? Oh, that's pretty good. What? That's weird perspective. That's some weird perspective. Ah. Hey, I'm first. I knew you. I knew you'd find me first. Oh, this sucks. Here's your reward. Your reward treasure. I got a bead. So I got a bead from Choco. So we have 3 beads from Choco and 1 marble from Kako. That's the end of homework number 6. And she basically said that I think they're tired. They got tired. So the next homework will be on the 21st. Well, and it'll be right here. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, you know, like, will it be somewhere where it's like I have to, like, you know, mash the circle button and like just happen to find them? Because they're actually like invisible, but it was pretty obvious. I imagine Choco, like, because that was so relatively easy, I imagine Choco was probably like, I imagine Kako was probably like made closer to the guest house. nobody has anything to say. Oh, hello.
ああ、我が家の懸案事項。喉に刺さった大きな骨がなくなったらさ。なんだかお姉ちゃんまで骨抜きになっちゃったよ。
The heck?
なんでだろう。
Not entirely sure what she's talking about. I'm not sure if she's talking about the TV show or her own life or what, but like she's basically saying something about like how, you know, the problem, like she,
父ちゃん、すげえよこのロボット。
where basically like the problem the family's facing is, I'm not sure if like she's referring to herself or someone else, or she basically talked about a girl who apparently had a bone stuck in her throat and ended up basically becoming boneless herself. Not entirely sure what was going on there.
この家ドアが開いて分かったんだけど意外に広いんだね。
You know, I only realized when the door opened, but this house is pretty big.
今日ははしゃぎたい気持ちなのじゃ。
So this here also this is something we
おや、じいちゃんの顔に何かつい。
yeah, this is also something that we've heard before, but we're getting again because I had, you know, this is like another dimension where I loaded the save or whatever.
理由は秘密じゃ。長年生きとると一つくらいは誰にも言えない秘密ができるものなのじゃよ。
I think this about. I'm not sure if we actually had asked him so many questions before, but basically, you know, he was telling us about how he wants to. He was in the mood to like frolic around and whatnot, and he basically says, you know, the reason is a secret. You know, when you live a long time, you know, at least one you're able to have at least one secret that you never tell anyone.
理由は秘密。
That's the same thing. That's interesting. It is a nice house. Nice garden and whatnot. By the time we get home, I imagine. Haha, screw you, water. Yep. Time for dinner. I think that the voice actress. I just realized. I think that the voice actress of the announcer there. Oh, before this begins, I think that the voice actress for the announcer might be the same voice as either as a Shigeru, maybe the little brother. At first, I was thinking that it was the same voice for I was gonna say at first that it was the same voice as Kako, you know, the younger girl of the younger sister of those two girls. They gave out the homework, but actually thinking about it now, I think it might actually be closer to Shigeru's voice. Who knows? Why is today's dinner so extravagant? Will something good happen? I think we did something like this last year as well. What was it? You know, your mother's about to get pretty angry. Why is that? Hey, behave yourselves. You know, this is my birthday. This is your mother's birthday. You know, I'm working hard to, you know, make things for you. Oh, that's the same as last year. I'm sorry. ごちそうさまでした。
ねえおばちゃん、僕気づいたんだけど、僕んちも僕の誕生日は祝うけど。
Aunt, I just realized, but at our house we also celebrate my
お父
birthday,
さんお母さんの誕生日は何もしないね。
but for my parents' birthday we don't do anything.
なんでだろう。
そう
Why
で
is
すよ
that? That's right.
でもそれってちょっと悲しいと思うの。
That's
そうだ
sad.
よな。どこのうちの
Yeah.
父ちゃんも母ちゃんも子供がお祝いしてあげたらそりゃ喜ぶもんな。
Yeah. Over here, if the children, celebrate the birthday, the parents will be happy.
僕、来年は母ちゃんに何かプレゼントするよ。
Next year I'll get a present for you.
ありがとうしげる。
Oh, thank you, Shigeru.
この日はなんで毎年同じ献立なんだ？
Why is it always the same menu every year?
それは
That's
私の好物を並べてるからよ。
because I'm just, I'm picking out all my favorite things. Nice. Anything to see over here? Instead of heading all the way back to Hikari's house, like Yasuko's and Hikari's house, yet again, let's just see what's going on up here. What the family's all up to. This is seriously, like, this really is a very interesting design. It's like you have, like, the main shop here, or like, I guess, like, the dining room, I guess we'd call it, and, like, the shop. And then they're connected via a bridge. Not what I wanted to do. Hello.
ねえ、世の中って不思議なことがいっぱいあると思うんだ。
Hey, there are a lot of strange things in the world.
例えば、
For
一
example,
人で同じ漢字を何十回も書いてるとさ、
when you're writing the same kanji out over and over, like over and over again, tens, several tens of times. Like I think he's talking about at school.
だんだん文字に見えなくなってこない？
Don't they eventually just it stops looking like a character, like it doesn't look like, like it has any meaning anymore.
だんだんも
The same thing. That's a good point. Obviously we don't have kanji in English, but that does happen. Like you hear a word, like you say a word over and over again, and like eventually it just kind of sounds like a sound.
今日の晩ご飯は鶏のもも焼きとサザエのつぼ焼き。
That's I guess
おまけに
today's dinner.
おばちゃんが大好きなフルーツポンチでした。
And the bonus was, the aunt's beloved fruit punch. Aww.
ねえ、たけし兄ちゃん。
Hey, Takeshi.
宇宙の果てのことを考えると、なんだか怖いんだけど。
When I think about the edge of the universe, I get kind of afraid.
何それ？
What are you talking
宇宙
about?
の果てがどうなってるかってこと？
What are you talking about? You mean like what's at the edge of the like what's it like at the edge of the universe?
あれ、確かにそうだな。
That's that is true.
こがあるとしたら、そこから先はどうなってるんだろう。
You know, if there really is an edge, you know, what's like beyond that edge?
あれ？橋がないとしたら、それも変だぞ。
But if there isn't an edge, that's also a bit weird. An interesting little discussion. I can't remember exactly where Boku's... Like, I don't really go to this... Oh, Simon, it's been a while since we've seen you.
ねえ、サイモンも小さい頃虫を取って集めたりしたの？
Hey, Simon, when you were young, did you also, you know, collect insects? Like catch and collect insects?
いや、しなかったよ。
I didn't do that.
家の周りにたくさんいたし、綺麗な蝶も飛んでたけどね。
But there were a lot of insects, like a lot of bugs outside the house, and a lot of butterflies are flying around.
あ、そういえば写真ができてるよ。
Oh, and speaking of which, I just remembered, I got your picture developed. You received a new picture.
ありがとうサイモン。
Oh, thank you, Simon.
多分日本の子供が世界中で一番虫と仲良しだと思うよ。
I think that Japanese children are the most friendly with insects. Like they're the closest with insects. Let's see this picture. Oh man, yeah, look at that, yeah. The second floor. Yeah, they all the kids were gathered together on the second floor of the guest house. The memories, man. Oh man. Let's the ending of the hide and seek contest. I looked around and I found them. I found you. Oh, hide and seek is so fun. Next up, I want to hide, but it's already ended. It's my aunt's birthday. She you know, there were a lot of you know, like an amazing feast was lined up. It's all the things that she really likes. Happy birthday. How many years will it take for me to be as old as you? How sweet. Well, folks, that was a lovely little episode. Next up, we'll perhaps... I'm not entirely sure what the plan is for the next episode exactly, but I do want to try to go for a little swim, and also perhaps maybe check out the that mountain area again, because some stuff might start happening. Who knows? But till next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That's been some more Let's Play Boku no Natsuyasumi 2. Liquid out.